Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Black Desert video. So for all of you non-patch notes readers, we have a new event going on that started today as of the new patch, and I want to talk about it because it's actually pretty good. So basically, the gathering, fishing, and grinding event, it's back, but the rewards are actually pretty decent. So what we're going to be doing is talking about the patch notes and also looking at the items in the game from the shop so you guys can see what you should get first and everything. So basically, get the new emblem thingies from grinding, fishing, gathering, and then you get a bunch of rewards, including a sovereign hammer or I think Charizard accessory, which is always nice, and a bunch of fail stacks. So yeah, that tells you how many you get. You can get a Jay's hammer, which I don't think you should ever be getting the normal hammers in 2025. You should either be getting a Sovereign or a Charizard hammer, even if you are a new player, because eventually you're going to get there. So just don't get the normal hammers in general. A bunch of Capra Stones, Crons, fail stacks, artisans, and a bunch of other goodies. All right, with that said, let's look at the game and talk about it. All right, so we are back in game right now, and here are the new Adonia seals. So, let's see. The important things to get, obviously 5,000 crons is always nice. I think that should be number one priority. And then the next thing should be the Transcendent Hammer, which we talked about just now, where it gives you one of the 3 hammer choices. They should just give you all 3. Not gonna lie, it's 2025. They've already given people a lot of catch-up mechanics. You might as well just give us a box with all 3 hammers. Why not? But either way, whatever you do, just don't get the normal hammer. Get either the Sovereign or Charizard one, depending on where you're at in the game. I personally think that you should probably get the Sovereign weapon one, especially with the new offhand coming out in the future. And if you're not there yet, the Charizard from Nov to deck was always a nice one. So with that said, first 2, Cron and Hammer. Now let's talk about whether it's worth it immediately to get the fail stacks versus the other things first. Now, by the end of the event, you should be able to get everything in theory, assuming you actually play the game. But 200 stacks always good. All of the other stacks from like 150 to 200 seems like it's worth it early on. Memfrags, they're actually going down in price compared to before. They were capped out at 5 mil during that event that gave everyone basically 100% drop rate and or 100% life skill bonuses. So Memfrags are capped out at the time and slowly decreasing. Same with black shards, because everyone is slamming pen black stars because they're either preparing for the Sovereign or just selling it because offhands are expensive right now. Aside from that, 300 Capra Stones, this is definitely going to lower the market value just because everyone's collecting their Capra Stones for whatever reason. So expect this to go down in the future. Memfrags will always stay the same or go up usually. Artisans and Valkyries, always nice to have. And then as for the stacks under 100, those are probably a low priority that you get by the end of the event. But let's see, what are the weekly exchanges? What is this? Dreamy Enhancement Help Kit. So you're getting like 20 Cron Stones, 30 Capra Stones at minimum. That's pretty good. Supreme Old Moon Box, which is just item drop rate, loot scrolls essentially. Well, not loot scrolls, the gold scrolls in the game. Those are always nice to have. The 10-hour Ellie magical elixirs and 10 more loot scrolls. So that's cool. But yeah, this is a pretty straightforward one. Cron Stones first priority, followed by the hammer, and then probably the 200 and 190 stack first. Then I'd probably get like the ones that have a market value, and then the rest of the fail stacks and everything. Followed by just the weekly dreamy boxes, because why not? So yeah, make sure to get all those into order. And if you don't read the patch notes, this is actually a pretty solid event. They also have another event going on right now where it's just like log in every day for 2 weeks and you get another hammer, a bunch of Crons stones. It's actually a lot of them. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Quick PSA. Hopefully you guys are doing something, and if at very minimum, what you guys should do is log in, AFK fish. You get a lot of money. But just wanted to make this a quick video because, you know, I thought this was actually a good event that's giving decent rewards. So that's about it. I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic day. Peace.